All right. Welcome, everybody, to the first installment of A Couple of Bros. And
Bros.
Yeah, it's a terrible name, but that's okay.
Three of us have flat hats on, so we're technically bros.
Couple meaning four.
We're all shoved in a closet here, soundproof closet, and we thought, hey, it's a late Saturday night. Let's record ourselves talk because I think it's fairly interesting. Well, maybe not.
It's a crime.
Judge.
It's a crime that our conversations aren't heard by the world.
And that is Ian Johnson, everybody.
Or are our conversations the crime?
That is the real question.
So real quick, before we kind of get to going here, hopefully we can make this into a series. You probably know us for the Johnson Brothers Productions and Nazi Zombies and all that kind of stuff, and this seems to be something that we can kind of do on the weekends when we're not at college and doing jobs and playing games and whatnot. So I'm going to let them introduce themselves. We have 4 people here, starting with the man in front of me.
Hey, my name's Jay Bowen, and for those of you who did not know what Ian was trying to do, he was trying to fart.
Oh, that wasn't it. Yeah, it was.
Well, I'm pretty sure the stressed look on your face and the leaning over.
We'll try to bring the maturity level a little higher.
Yeah. Well,
Jay Bowen, everybody.
Yeah, cool.
All right, so
I guess
standing
that leads
ovation, awesome. I'm liking this idea.
I guess that leads to me then, because he pointed me out. I'm Ian. Some of you may know me as Brett. It really doesn't matter. And yes, I was trying to forcefully get rid of some things, but that is
now he's Austin.
that is beside
the guy
the point.
who's recording us.
Our Barry, for those. Continuing.
Jay, I will. We will.
We watch too much Game Grumps.
We will tighten your shot collar if need be. All right.
So we got Jay Bone. He's kind of our tech and geek genius. We have Ian, the forceful humor, and then of course everyone's favorite, to my right, the much quieter and more mature. We'll let him introduce himself. Nick Purge.
I'm Nick Burge. This was not my idea.
He's too cool for us guys. Don't worry.
He's in the back corner of the room.
Cool
I'm only down here because I was at their house when it started snowing.
He got stuck.
If there was a character I could relate him to, it would be Strider in the first Lord of the Rings with the smoking.
And it smells like
in the back.
Arby's because they went to an Arby's run. And
Arby's is so good for
anyway, I'm
late
Luke,
night snacking.
and I'm responsible for this terrible
Sponsored by
idea.
Arby's.
And we're gonna
actually sponsored by
We're gonna
Arby's.
begin here, and basically the idea of this show is it doesn't really have an idea or a theme. We're just gonna kind of chat a little bit. We have a couple of different. We'll have a couple of different ideas or things to talk about, and of course you can always leave comments for those our 4 fans who enjoy our stuff.
Hey.
Please comment if you have anything interesting.
So we've been putting down all of our ideas in this very long, complex list in a Word document, and I'm gonna read them off. Majorias Mask remake, and that's the list.
That is the best list.
I don't play Zelda.
Well, sorry.
Couple of bros talk Zelda. Ian, what was your
Couple bros and a guy.
how'd you feel about Zelda?
You guys can educate me about why you hate it so much or something.
Well, okay. We went to the nearest. What was it?
I liked
Walmart.
Yes,
We went to Walmart, and there was 4 of us, and only 3 of us have a 3DS. So we got in the line, which was like 5 people, and so and there was obviously chairs set up and like drinks and camps and tents for the 5 people that were there.
None of those were there.
There was actually a chair there. I don't know.
We always make really good
There
friends.
might have been a
at
chair.
events. Jay, as you can probably already tell, likes to, make friends and has outbursts, and so we always go to the Walmarts. And there's always about a good
I throw tantrums.
It's like a family reunion.
I'm a
It was a
charismatic guy.
Yeah, well, there was a midnight midnight release, and the usual people that were there. And Jay tried to talk to a couple of them, but they
Verge wasn't
talking
there, of
to,
course.
yeah, Verge is too cool for midnight releases.
I was probably at work.
Making money, doing things.
Who cares about successful people? All right,
We have jobs.
Making money. I've never had
success. That's not.
Anyway, so we were there, and it's like a family reunion. We ran into a few people, and Monster Hunter 3 came out that night.
4.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so we have
Shame.
our staff fact checker, Jay Bowen, everybody. Staff fact checker. As you can maybe hear Austin Olmeyer in the background screaming in laughter, and I'm not sure if it's that he's listening to us or he's watching.
Sponsored by Nintendo.
Watching what? No, we're not gonna go into that.
In all honesty, Austin's probably out there watching soccer.
Delicious.
Hey, he said no.
Back in the cage.
Get out of here!
Back in the cage.
It's probably, what was it, midget women's water
Water polo. Yeah.
He's probably watching that.
That's a beautiful sport, my mom.
Don't disrespect on that is what's beautiful.
What?
Regardless, so
Okay, yeah,
we're
anyways,
buying Majorias
yeah.
Mask at
Yeah.
the local Wally
Let's be
Mart.
sensitive.
Where we spend most of our weekends when we're not doing this now. And a couple of our friends were there. We don't know their names, but we've met them a few times. Bearded fellows.
They wouldn't talk to us very much.
We see them at midnight releases, and that's about
The
it.
Skyrim mid-release. But we got the game, and we, of course, walked out of there as happier
Are we seriously going to talk about Majorias
than
Mask?
we ever
Is
were.
this really happening?
And we
Well,
played the game.
When I wrote down the Majorias Mask remake as a conversation topic, I thought we were going to discuss how we enjoyed.
Because no
the
one's
game.
doing that on the internet.
No.
one's talking about Majorias Mask.
Well, I mean,
we're talking
if you're
about our
not, but if you're not, you're a square, right?
okay, well, here, let's do this.
Can
What's
we
our...
talk about The Walking Dead?
No!
Burge wants to talk about The Walking
We'll
Dead.
get there.
I haven't
Yeah.
I haven't caught up with it, but
We'll
you guys
talk.
can go ahead and talk about that.
Spoiler alert.
You got a little uncomfortable this weekend, Burge? Is that
No,
weird?
yeah,
Oh
let's.
my gosh.
There's a lot of dying.
I'm
and
so
it's,
tired of it.
I gave up on it when the cannibalism happened. Me and another friend.
The last
I can deal with the cannibalism, but it's just
Yeah.
never mind.
The last episode I saw
Dying.
was the
Too
one
much for
where,
season 1 of A Couple of Bros.
The last episode
That's to go
I've
into.
seen was
Too much for
the
the first
one where
episode.
they had like the three.
Spoiler alerts.
They had the two little girls and the baby, and then one of the little girls was like insane and kills her sister.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That was a good episode.
So,
so
Majora's
my
Mask.
favorite Majora's Mask character, I think, I really liked. I was about into it for probably the
Yay.
first 10 minutes. I was just staring at stuff. I was just walking around and looking at the graphics.
Grant,
Yeah.
And I still haven't finished it because I don't think I ever will.
I almost called you by my brother's name, Luke.
How do I approach games, Jay?
Well,
That's a
Luke,
good view,
Luke
isn't
is a very scenic guy. He likes exploring, and he enjoys just looking at stuff in games. He likes the aesthetic of games, or the visual aesthetic of games. That's,
If a game is worthy of a good review or being played as well, I will have finished it, which is about 2 games in my entire life.
Yeah.
Ian, on the other hand,
Luke has a tendency to, like, get games, get super pumped about it, love the feeling of the adrenaline of being pumped about it, and then play it for 5 minutes, put it down, and either force me or Jay to play it in front of him, where he would watch it
Sick
he
game.
would watch it for 5 minutes and then leave, and then we wouldn't know what to do but just
disappear
play it.
completely.
Or, yeah, and then he'll never revisit it again. Or he'll play it all the way through and then never talk about it again. And
well,
it's a disgrace, actually.
for me, when I got it, I was just like, wow, the graphics are pretty, and it looks all kind of, and like I would notice as I was going along, I'd notice the little fixes or the little differences here and there, but ultimately I was just like, I need to beat it before everybody else, and so it was a race for me, even though no one else has finished it by now.
So, Burge, what did you think about the remake of...
I beat it 100%, by the way.
We need to hear what the mature one of us
Good game.
thinks.
The only one with the full beard.
Nonchalant Dr.
Sips
Pepper
his
drink.
cola.
Yeah, sips his Arby's.
Pretty sure he was on.
His Arby's cup.
All right, well, let's switch conversations here. Since that one.
Well, let's
I
go.
guess
Let's go
something that
check
will-
the list.
will
See what
involve-
the. Oh,
Forget your list, Jay. I'm sick of it.
Do you have Stronghold on there?
yeah.
Did you ever
Remember?
play that game?
Yeah, I did. I played the first one and a little bit of the second one.
Those are the best games in the world. Talk about, never talked about.
We've been working all night on Jay drawing our next album cover. Whether or not, as we have pushed that upon our fans and lost our fan base, we do have a band. We will try to keep that out of the talks for the most part, as most of you probably already have known. We just finished an album. We were listening to that, and Jay has a really nice artistic style. He actually is a very good drawer. Hopefully he'll get some stuff online if
Drawer.
he ever gets around to it.
I don't think drawer is a word.
I am constantly coming up with ideas to advance Jay's career, but he refuses to do such things.
You know what we should
Because
do?
I'm a
He
rebel
dresses
like
up
that, I
as...
guess.
He
We
dresses,
should go through the list of bands and pick like the top 5 and just list them off.
I don't know how we'd
I-
have to rate this after
I
that.
want everyone to understand
Devo. Devo.
that this list is a bit R-rated.
No, don't go. What Luke's about to do is he's about to read off a list of
Okay,
band
all right,
names
yeah.
he thought would be interesting.
This is actually a really good idea Birch came up with. I apologize in advance for any of the moms out there who are listening to this who thought that we were wholesome children. Because we are. But band names,
Right.
you
Well-
have to come up with a good metal name.
What was
Yeah, we changed our band name a couple years ago, and we just go through we went through. This
Luke,
is like
what-
a 4-year in
What
the
about
making
this?
process.
Like, I thought we were gonna keep this PG.
Absolutely not.
Why would we do that?
Okay.
Jay, we're all grown men.
Okay.
Well,
Well, wait, let me just say this.
I guess I'll just
So
keep
being in a
quiet
band,
until
we're always
it's
trying to come up
done.
with another good band name because there's never enough good band names. And so for the past 4 years, we have been assembling whatever we think is a good band name. We put it on the list, and it's become quite the massive list. And
So and we apologize.
anyway, massive
Yeah.
backstory that we are giving you.
Oh, my internet's back.
We are going to list off our band names and decide which ones are good and which one are not, and put them in the top 5. And you can decide at home which one you may like and leave it in the comments. So starting out with Chestnuts and Wood Gnomes, The Robotic Dolls, Mungie Johnston and the Jazzy Two-Timers, Boom Salad, Almost Pizza,
Almost.
Deacon Brody,
Can we discuss some of
The
these as we
Square
go by them?
Bears, Moon 30, Noon 30,
Wait, is
Sassy Cats.
Is it okay? So it's Moon 30 and then Noon 30.
Yeah, I was like, well, that could both be good 2 options.
Noon
The first time
30.
you read it when we were upstairs, I thought you were just correcting yourself.
I
No.
wonder if it would be this if you could combine those.
Moon 30, Noon 30? No, I think they're both lame, so whatever.
Yeah, they're both-
Okay.
Metallic
Pretty, yeah.
Splinter. That's like a cool, like someone trying to be cool, but it failed. Anyway, Bipolar Bears was a triple entendre. You have,
It's a
you have the bipolar bears, which are like, they have a disorder. They're hot and they're cold. And then you have the bipolar bears. They go both ways, if you know what I'm saying. Oh my God. Then you just
See,
got
there-
polar bears.
triple on.
Reheated sandwich.
Who heats their sandwich?
I heat my
I do.
sandwich all the time.
Well, no, a reheated sandwich can be awful,
Most of my
That's true. It's
most
like
of my
microwave
lunches
pizza.
are just 2 slices of bread and 2 slices of bologna. But
Wow.
Getting deep here with a couple of
You
bros.
need to live.
One of these days, we're going to have a segment called Jay Speaks. And we're just going to give him the mic and allow him to unlist wisdom.
We're not
He's gonna
responsible
list
for
off
anything
All right,
that comes out of his mouth.
Here's another one. ADD Theater.
I don't leave my room.
Deal with
often.
it. The Dome Fairies. Cleaver of Conceit. Buff Joey.
Buff joke.
A lot of these have awesome
yeah,
backstory.
Can we? No, it's not.
Well,
Let's
Ian,
not.
yeah, let's go there, Ian. Who are you thinking about?
All right. Well, I doubt he'll ever hear this.
So we go to college.
Yeah. And I have a
the merge.
roommate. I have a roommate named Joey, and he's pretty cool.
Not actually.
But we were at the gym.
Listening, Joey. Feel my love.
we were at the gym one day, and there was a guy that walked in, and he was like Joey on all sorts of steroids. Except buff, and then I don't know.
Not that you're not buff, Joey.
It's okay.
This guy was
we love your muscles how they are, but this guy was like 3 times
all those nights together in the
my
dorm.
roommate.
Oh.
The walls are shrinking.
213 on Skyrim.
Luke's taking
No,
my
that's a
shtick.
different one.
I'm sorry.
All right, and yeah, so
So he became well. It was because he looked like Joey, had the voice like Joey. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
But he was just massive.
yeah.
So it was Buff Joey, and so we didn't know his name. It was like Carl or Stan or something, and we just called him, "Hey, Buff Joey." He didn't understand it.
There's a guy that goes to my gym that looks like if Brian Posehn was a powerlifter. Looks and sounds just like him, but he can squat like 400 pounds.
Oh,
So
yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
So that you actually know who that is. Okay. Rigatoni and rice, which also another college joke because that's all that we eat. Scrotum beards.
Oh my god.
from the popular Lord of the Rings, like. what
Anyway,
was it?
Lord of the
Never mind.
Rings.
Keep
not-
going.
kidney souffle.
No, the scrotum.
Oh no, the scrotum beard. It's from a Hobbit spoof.
Yeah,
thing.
the Hobbit movie.
Right. Okay.
It's not from a
Anyway,
spoof.
it's
It's from the actual movie.
onto a Downton Abbey joke. The decision lies with the chauffeur. Another one. The cysts. The death farts.
Oh yeah.
That is so dumb. Benny Baby and Weaves.
I wouldn't name all of them.
Truckload of walruses.
Oh yeah.
Now this one has, I think, stemmed out from driving down the street and seeing people, I think, probably on their way to the Golden Corral. Someone yelling, "Oh my, it's a truckload of walruses." Get out of their way.
There's no stopping them. They have to get to the Golden Corral.
Also became the trailer full of nuns who will eat anything.
Anything.
Do not, okay.
Don't tell any nuns that.
Any comments? All right. Then there's another triple entendre called the Alpaca Lips. which would be the alpaca lips, like alpacas taking over the world, or
I
the
think-
alpaca's lips, or the apocalypse.
I think I had a dream about something along those lines one time.
Alpaca lips.
I actually think I did. Like
That kind of reminds me.
You guys saw that llamas on TV.
with
right?
those,
Didn't
yeah, the
last week.
llamas. That's what I was thinking.
Oh yeah. What was going on? A bunch of llamas escaped.
rogue llama.
They were evading the police.
It was a black llama.
Yeah, it was
and
going on like all day.
It was a black llama, and it was like a cream-colored llama.
Yeah, what happened?
Right? And like, so they were. I was watching it because I was like in my dorm, doing homework or something, and I look on the TV, and then the news reporter's like, and they've taken the black llama into custody, and I was chasing, there's guys like lassoing these llamas.
Of course, it's the black llama.
Oh my gosh! No, Black Llamas, we love you.
You make great music.
What, Austin?
Austin's back there.
We hear Austin just freaking out back there.
We love the Black Llamas and the cream-colored llamas.
All right, the alpaca lips.
And the mocha llamas.
Followed by the next band name, Bum Sweat.
Which you don't need to know the story on that one.
Makeshift mirror. Well, you ever know, like when you're like you just come out of a chair, you're someone's sitting at a chair right in a lounge or something, or at Starbucks for say, and it's a big man, and you want to sit there, but he's just put bum sweat all over the arm handle and all the bum.
Why is it on the arm handle?
It's a hot summer day.
He's sitting on the arm.
You know, because he folds up on the edges and stuff.
His bum?
My point is, he's got bum sweat everywhere. Austin is now entered the
Austin,
room.
get out of here.
That's a big man or a small chair. Do you remember that one time?
How many minutes we had, Austin? By the way,
We were playing.
20 minutes. All right.
been doing this
Let
for
us
20
know
minutes.
when we hit like 40 or something. Because our viewers will be gone.
I think
okay.
we should cap it at 40.
I have a story. Okay.
I think we should do this and
Speaking
start
of-
over and try to have a point.
Speaking of
No
big,
point.
Listen, speaking of big men sitting in chairs, one time
I have opened Minecraft.
Listen, we
On my laptop.
we were at a gig one time and we were playing a show and it was in some like nice little jazz club with smoky, and it was late on a Tuesday night, I don't know, and we had our parents there. Our only fans, and they were sitting there, and we were going up to sit on the stage, and there was a big man. He looked like a much larger version of Rick from
Straight
Pawn
from the Golden
Stars.
Corral.
Yeah, he had just come from there.
All their walruses had left him behind.
And he was sitting on his chair, and then he started laughing at one of his friends, at something one of his friends had said.
is
And
incredibly
he
fascinating.
literally leaned back a little bit, and his chair just splintered everywhere, just broke to pieces under him, and he hit the ground louder and harder than I've
What does
ever
that have to
seen.
do with bum sweat?
Well, I'm sure
I
there
was
was
wanting a good bum sweat story.
I'm sure there was a good amount.
Anyway,
I think it's just
splintered bum sweat.
Add that to the list.
just a good
bums.
The metallic
fat
splinter
guy
bum
falling
sweat.
over story right there.
It's just
classic.
Okay, anyway. Makeshift mirror, whatever that, the big daddies. Power crap.
Oh, yeah.
That's when you take
That's when you have to, like, grab the handlebars.
Or
Anyway.
beat your knees.
Bruise your knees up a bit.
when you rock. It's when you rock.
I
The Boy
have a
Day,
story.
the Boy Day brothers, Bumfist Crunchies, Rock and Roll Weekends, Hatchet Wielding
I
Hitchhiker,
actually have a story.
Yogurt Spoon,
No one
Steaming
wanted
Pile
it.
of Duke, Maggie Git, which is our dog that no one likes. Everyone's
Just,
like
I would
Maggie.
just find the good ones. I wouldn't go through all
Sass Mouth, Spanked to Death, Concept of a Whisper, Tortured French Artists. Because no one likes the French.
Well, there goes.
Pilgrim Peach,
I'm mostly French.
The Dreams of Rem.
We don't care about France.
We don't care about offending people either, Austin.
To all the French people, I am mostly French.
Austin, get.
Don't worry, Jay will back down. Don't worry, we can keep pushing the French. Jay will eventually back down.
I'm not gonna actually do that.
I'm just a lonely man in this world.
Alabaster Nards. Smells like bacon. The Little Dickinsons.
Oh, yeah.
According to Susan. Dog breath.
Susan Mills,
Sucking
shout out.
citrus.
Wait.
The Old Shut-Ins. Be careful where you put your hands, which is also our intramural football team. Vampire Cough. Sick and Sassy. Somewhere in Ohio. Blue Shirt Memo. The Saxon Beauties. The Hunt. The Shysters. The Poached Eggs. The Traditionals. I'm going to skip a few of these.
Yeah, fine.
We'll keep it. We've kept it pretty.
Keep going. Just
Besides for like the fastest jokes.
The
And
fattest and the Frenchest and possibly the Black Llama
we are a bit anti-French.
And Burge is a
No.
bit anti-cream llama.
I never said that.
You have so much against the cream
Don't
llamas.
try to sell me as an anti-cream llama person.
Cream llamas?
Cream llamas have feelings too.
I have never heard any of this French stuff till now, by the way, all those listening.
Jay's authentically ticked off over there about the French.
I'm just
in
ignoring
support
you
of the
guys. I'm just ignoring everyone playing Minecraft.
Fine. Jay actually built a Minecraft.
Deathmatch.
Keep going with the
map.
names.
Okay, the skin tags.
What I want to see
These
is
are only work if you're in like a hardcore metal band. By the way, these would not work in any
Yeah.
other.
Or just
The
like
Calvinist brats, coffee
punk
dance
band.
moves, at war with the printer.
I like
Idiot
that one.
boy.
I like that
I like
one.
idiot boy because it's just like, hello, idiot boy. I am idiot boy, and everyone just claps.
Oh, there's my favorite right there.
We
are the idiot
Of course,
boys.
Burge's favorite. I don't think I should
I
probably
am
say.
an idiot boy.
Here, how about Burge? You
Clap
take
for
over.
me.
We're gonna have Burge take over the list here now.
Okay.
Clap for me.
Where are we at? Idiot boy. There's a hoagie under my nose. The fat Japs. There's another.
No, gosh dang it.
There's another race to offend.
dang it.
It's like, okay, it's okay when we're talking about the French, but
Peppy pedophiles, and pedophiles is spelled with a Y.
Pedophiles is never funny.
I
It's
love my French ancestry.
Get over it, Jay.
good. Apologize.
The scones. I'm not gonna apologize. Heroin addicted mermaids.
That has also snuck into some skits of Johnson.
I think that's our Guns of Icarus clan name, so add us.
Shut up.
Like Guns of Icarus join our clan.
Ball pit lifeguards.
Tire fire.
The skank wagons.
I think another Golden Corral joke. Oh, watch out.
Gump stump.
It's a bunch of prosties.
You know, if we get any comments,
They're on their way to the Buffalo Wild Wing.
For those of you who are like still listening, like, why don't we,
our stepdad Gary.
Stop.
why don't we ask them,
Master.
The undertow.
That's not what it's called.
It might as well.
guys, like, why don't we ask them like, dang it, I completely forgot. Never mind. Keep going with the stupid names.
We're not gonna ask them things because we don't care.
Go.
There's a couple of bros.
The undertoad. Toad.
The other toad.
Danish with a pacifier.
Every morning, breakfast.
Find the good ones. What's it?
Butt ducks.
Of course.
And -0.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can go below 0.
Stupid in stereo, which is what this is.
That's it. That's our name.
Stupid.
We're no longer a couple of bros. We are stupid in stereo.
That was perfect. Now they understand when because we, yeah.
Austin, are we at 40 yet?
Don't stop it if we are.
We are on a roll.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna stop it at 20 here, so we don't get too out of control. We don't want to lose all of our viewers and try to push too much. So we'll try to make these into 20-minute episodes probably.
Yeah.
And we've already changed our name.
Podcast.
We are now the podcast Stupid in Stereo. And so we'll try to put up videos or podcasts whenever we have the time.
Okay, first it was couple of bros, which is usually a thing that means two. Now it's stupid in stereo, also two. When are we going to come up with a name that alludes to the fact that there are 4 of us here?
Well, we are a collective stupid in stereo.
We are one.
Stupid. So,
Yeah,
any
it's just-
last signing off thoughts?
No.
Hope you enjoy this. I think we'll get our rhythm down a little better.
This
Cream
was
llamas.
fun.
we
This
we
was
are
fun.
not racist. We are not.
No,
anybody.
Ian, get away.
We love all people groups, and we apologize. If
Except the French.
except the French, but we apologize if we've
They,
offended.
they hate me.
We hope we
And,
can have some lighthearted humor around here.
Yep. So we'll just keep doing our stupid.
Or some bitter, dark humor.
Yes.
This was definitely fun.
Welcome to the Heart Chamber.